Hey, what's up, traders? It is Tuesday, October 25th. It's 8:24 a.m. and here are your morning ideas. Okay, so if we're looking at what we did yesterday, we were talking yesterday in the morning ideas, and I can bring up just yesterday's picture. So we talked about how overnight the market went above the Friday's high, and we were at the open, we were somewhere in here. So just a bit above Friday's high. So as I look at this, what we did is we moved up to the, basically the value high off of the open, and we went all the way down to test Friday's high. You can see here we actually dipped into Friday quite a bit down here into the 10:15, 10:30 hour, down into 37.50, and then we rallied the rest of the day to close near the highs. But you could see that leaving behind a profile that looks pretty balanced. And remember what we're looking at here. If you can see down here at the bottom right, I'm looking at the entire Globex session. So this started Sunday evening at 6 Eastern and closes at, the last bar here. We'll show you 4:45. The session really closes at 4:15. And that's charting all of it, not just the regular trading hours. If I put the regular trading hours up here, it's just going to show me 9:30 to 4:15. Okay. And that's, that's what you see here. This is yesterday's regular trading hours. You can see that the profile looks pretty balanced, whether you put it on regular trading hours or electronic trading hours from yesterday. You can see that the profile doesn't look that different. If you look at overnight, again, we're looking at electronic trading hours here. I look at the entire session. You can see that it's a pretty boxy profile, which tells me that there's not a whole lot of consensus on price, but we are in the middle of yesterday's profile. So that's telling me that the market isn't really putting too much emphasis on anything new. Sorry, I just accidentally, I'm going to make this a little bit smaller, guys. It's basically the same situation we had yesterday. So we look at what we've done overnight, and then we look at back at the big picture, and we're still, trying to get to that second standard deviation above at 3840-ish, and again, if you guys are just starting here and just learning, I talk about levels, but they're really areas. They're not exact prices. You typically get better prices on, on thicker products. You get more exact prices like ES, NQ than you would on, let's say, like crude oil. But still, there are always going to be areas, and I'm not looking for a precise price where I'm just going to get that price and that's it. That's something to keep in mind. We can also see that the volume is pretty light overnight. If you look down here at this bottom panel, this is telling me that we have 0.69, 1.0 would be 100%. So this is 69% of the average of the 20-day volume at this point in time. Okay. At this point in time, we have 69% of the average volume for the last 20 days. So it tells me that the volume is pretty light overnight compared to what we've had over the last 20 days. And that typically means, and we're never talking uncertainties, but typically means that there's no real large players in the market overnight. So we're looking for more of the status quo. What's the status quo right now? Well, the market is, it's kind of rangy here, ranging back and forth. And we're in this big area where we're probably reaching, some resistance above us, because so far this month, the market has really just gone back and forth, and overall it's kind of still dragging lower. So all that says to me, all I'm trying to say is I'm not personally looking to chase this market higher, this morning, thinking that we're going to be in some kind of a runaway market, some kind of an uptrending market. It could happen, but I don't think that that's the higher probability. What I'd be looking for is some kind of a move higher off of the open, and a failure at higher prices for the market to continue to move back down. And I'm going to go back to the big picture here to try to go higher and fail and start to come back towards, this 3730 area, which is the value high of this recent activity we have down here. Okay, we are starting to put a little bit of a distribution up here. We have traded a bit up here now, but still the most traded price over the last month or so is about closer to 3,700, and we're about 100 points higher than that right now. Okay, and that I'm looking for some kind of a drag back towards those prices, as especially if the big players aren't involved here. It's just hard for the market to go off and do something brand new without a lot of volume behind it. All right, so we'll keep it at that for the day. That's what I'm looking for, some kind of a move higher into this 3840 area over the next day or so, and then the market to get some resistance, and then the market to try to push back towards 3700 below. Okay, if you guys have any questions, as always, please let us know in the comments. And all of this stuff too, guys, on TradingView is available. We'll have some videos shortly of how you get these proprietary indicators. Indicators aren't going to make you money on their own. I like to think of them as puzzle pieces where we kind of put everything together and give us one snapshot of the market and try to, piece some plan together from that. So don't get caught into volume profile is going to make me money, relative volume is going to make me money, VWAP is going to make me money on its own. It's not. It's a combination of that gives you some contextual picture of what the market's trying to do. Okay. Let me know if you guys have any questions. We'll talk soon.